Hey, what's up, guys? Got something new for y'all, something different, probably something you've never even thought about. Right now, I'm on Lake Darnell. I'm practicing. It's the last day. I'm about to get off the water for the Toyota series. And I was supposed to do a video yesterday, but I just didn't like what I had, and I really wanted to do this video. So I just kind of want to give you a little, an idea of what it's about. A buddy of mine came down, he's in the private group, and he came out and he went fishing. He wanted to learn a little bit about sight fishing. So I was like, yeah, let's do a trip. Let's do a guide trip. So we went out there to the lake, and basically it's hard. You can't do, I've wanted to do sight fishing videos, but it's almost impossible. Like, you have to literally be in the boat to witness what everything's going on. But there are some things you can learn. So I try to put in a little bit of some things here and there, but really what this video is about, really about setting the hook while you're sight fishing. Guys, it's totally different than what you ever think. And there's a reason for that. And you're gonna see it in the video. You're gonna see it throughout the day, what kind of happens, right? And it happens to all of us, right? It happens to me, it'll probably happen to you. The thing about it though, is to be aware that it might happen, and that way you can plan for it and try to, a lot of times you have to like tell yourself over and over again, hey, don't set the hook right away. Just don't set the hook right away. And what I mean by that is, there's nothing wrong with setting the hook when the fish eats it. The problem is, you're usually not in the right position. When you're fishing in it, pretty much every other technique, you're always ready to set the hook. Like, that's just the way you fish. You learn to fish that way. But sight fishing, you're in an awkward position. You got slack out in your line, your rod's all high. And what happens is every other way of fishing, you usually feel it, right? But here you're seeing it, right? The only other thing I can compare it to is like topwater fishing, right? They always tell you don't set the hook when you see the blow up, wait till you feel it. Well, I'm not saying that's the case. It's just you got to tell yourself, hey, reel down, get in position, set the hook the right way. Because a lot of times you don't, right? And it's so hard. I'm just telling you, it's so hard. And my buddy Nick, he had never done it before. And so I was already ready for it. I was watching it. And man, I gave him a hard time about it because I wanted him to be aware of it. And as the day went on, he started getting it. It started making sense to him. He started remembering. And when he started remembering, he started doing better. And the reason all that's important is, yeah, you're gonna lose some. And I don't want y'all guys losing fish, right? The hook, the haymaker, it obviously makes up for a lot of that. I had him switch rods because the rod is important. I think guys usually fish with too light of a rod when they bed fish, and this is the reason why, right? This is the reason. I know we're close and all that, but you just don't get that regular hook set like you normally would. Pay attention. Hope you enjoy, guys. Ease it to it. That's the cast. Ease it. Come on. Keep shaking it. Don't stop shaking it. Shake it and work it at the same time. Yeah. Okay, now reel in and hit it this time. In the middle. Yep. To the right. There you go. Stay as far to the right as possible. Good. See how quick you came up on her? That's the male. Oh, crap. All right.
That was just me instinct.
I know, that's the male though. That's the male. So when you get this, do it quick. She's up there. I don't think it's gonna matter. So yeah. Your first hop, dude went right past her.
And then that's when he...
Yeah. Because like she was trying to bite it and your hop went about that far. I know. Watch your peg. But watch your peg. So get her now. But ease it up there. Ease it up. Shake it and ease it at the same time. Shake and ease. That's the cast. You can catch on that cast. Don't stop shaking it. Get ready. Yep. Go get it. See? There you go. There you go. That's how you catch the male and the female.
Oh, come on.
So if I were you, I would get a way heavier rod.
Oh, I've got one.
Yeah, use that one.
Okay.
So here's why. You do not set the hook like, if you want, I can show you the.
Oh, I know. I know.
What am I gonna say?
I've seen you step
No.
back. And
Well, so here's the deal. Is when you're fishing, and we're all guilty of this. When you're fishing, this is why we use heavier rods. When you're fishing and you get a bite, you're sitting here, dude, I got a bite. Here,
you can't.
It's because you feel it and you're seeing it.
It was yeah.
And you think you got to hurry, when sometimes you do. But what the problem is normally you're like, oh, there she is. Yep, there she is. I got her. And you do here. It's like, oh, she's got it.
You can't hesitate. Yeah. Okay.
You can hesitate, but the problem is no one sets a hook on a sight fish like you do a regular fish. Okay.
Okay.
Because it just is. So you usually sight, don't hit them as hard. You don't rear back and like normally like, oh, I got this, you know.
Yeah.
And here, if you watch, you did this, which is fine. You just go, she's got it. We go heavier rod, and
I just picked that one up to it was closest. So.
Oh, I know. So, well, yeah, but all of this is part of it. So that's how you. But instantly, there's two good ones.
Yeah.
Right.
That was so cool. Even though, I mean, it took me forever, but.
Yeah. Well.
I have never fed fish like this.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a fast.
It kind of puts you in a
calm,
in a panic mode.
100%. Oh, if you watch, no, you can tell when you get panic because you're, and that's. But if you see them, I'm like, hey man, just like it's fast, just do it. Go further than what you always think.
My heart was racing, man.
Yeah, and like I said, these aren't. So you got. Anytime you do that, you're good. Just drop your rod, shake it. See how she went up to it, and then you came into her.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you didn't. If you'd have seen how you set the hook, you went from here to here. That's it. You didn't. Any other time, I've never been fishing with you in your life, and I promise you'd have never set the hook like that.
No.
I know. Hey, listen, I get it. But any other time, I promise you, you'd have done this. You'd have reeled down to it.
Yeah.
And this time, you were here, bad position, and you go, now you got her. Yeah. But, dude, when it's a 10-pounder and you don't get it right.
Yeah. So I need to reel down to it like
100%.
Okay.
But what happens is like, this is all part of it.
Yeah.
And so, you're never going to get a full, solid, bowed-up hook set like you normally would do worming. Worming, dude, you would have been like, was that a bite?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bite.
Yeah.
But here, you were like, oh, she's got it. That's all you did.
I'm shaking it up here, and then I just need to drill in.
Yeah.
Okay.
But listen, it's not easy.
No, because I feel them on there, you know.
Well, and you're watching it,
it's totally different.
100% it is. So, like I said, sight fishing to us, like, so when we talk about header though, do you see?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see? But that's sight fishing right there.
She had it.
Yeah,
I mean, she bit it.
No, I know. That's sight fishing. Listen, doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 10.
Yeah.
The 10-pounder will do the exact same thing. Everyone else will be throwing at that fish and screw that whole thing up. And we literally made her eat back into a bed to where you wanted to catch her.
See, my problem when I was up there, I couldn't tell which
way
she was facing.
I don't think I'm glad this happened. You have got to see that this is a mile.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's a mile.
This is a mile. The last one you saw, you put it on her and she didn't even bite, like she didn't even react, did she? Yes, that's it. So that's a totally different one than those.
Mm-hmm.
But you had her.
Yeah.
Now, did you do anything wrong? No. Like the hook set?
Better,
but it was harder because that fish isn't gonna go like thump and swim off. It's gonna be, you're never gonna feel it. You're like, oh crap, she's got it. And then you're gonna have to make an awkward hook set in the wrong position.
Yeah.
And that's just part of it. But you see how calm these fish are?
Yeah.
Literally, you can put that thing an inch from that fish's mouth and that's how you catch it, just like that.
Well.
But you had to get her. Remember why I kept on saying you need to cast right there? You were only gonna get that fish to bite in that. Here's the crazy part. You had about that much room to work with of where she was going to bite, but you still had to, but if you were that far off in front of her, she would never have bit.
Right.
You had to put that line on her face. But like.
No, I see what you're saying. It's a game of inches, actually a game of quarter inches.
Quarter inches. And every one of them, like I said, is different. So what you're gonna, I'm hitting you with about 1,000 different things.
Oh, dude, I know.
And I know you got frustrated with me, and I'm very hard on you. And
I'm not frustrated. I'm frustrated with me because I'm not doing.
I know, but
you know.
but you understand that. But it's not the worst thing in the world, because what's happening is you're seeing that it's not working.
Yeah.
And so when you realize what you're doing is not working, if you didn't see that.
No, I get it.
Then nothing good. So this is right there. Check it. Watch what happens. Easy. Look at it. Look.
Nope.
Yeah. See? Instantly. Now.
Come off.
You know why?
Because I waited too long.
No.
What?
Because you were nowhere near in a place to set the hook.
Oh,
because you were doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, she got it, and
I didn't reel down enough.
No, well, yeah, because it's not. You'll do it all day long. You'll do it 5 years from now. You're gonna be like, gosh, dang it, because it's not normal fishing.
Yeah.
It's you can tell people that all day long. It's the craziest thing.
Man.
Because you're like, oh, I gotta set the hook, but in reality, if you didn't know, if you were just fishing,
well,
you would have
just like you let them go forever. I need to start doing that. Okay.
So throw out there again. Can you make that? That's gonna be a hard one. Get where you need to be. Get as far to the right as possible to make it go in that spot. Did you see how incredibly, when she rolled up on that bed and when you shook it, she freaking.
Yeah.
Because they don't know any different. Because they're not afraid. I'll get.
I was too far from the right. I think I can make it.
Yeah, that's right. It's rolling in a certain direction. That's her. That's her. Pop it. Pop it. Not so hard. Not so hard. Easy pops. Easy pops. She should run over there and maybe eat. Keep popping it. Don't stop popping it. Reel. Is that a reel? Is that the same fish? No, that's a bigger one. That's a bigger one. You didn't. I know. I can't wait. I can't. I got scared. I got scared. I ain't gonna lie. That's a bigger one, man. Yeah. There you go. Nice.
I knew. Right when I did it, I knew.
Yeah.
I know I was gonna get in trouble.
Hey, listen. It's hey, I'm hard because, but I want you. My whole job is out here.
Yeah.
But now if you're aware of it, you're like, crap, I know I did it.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, it's hard.
I know, it's just because it scared me.
I know, I get it.
Still fun to catch.
Let's see, look, don't there. Now that big one rolled up in there. See that big one rolled up in there? This is right where this one came from.
Nope.
That's perfect. I like it though. I like to keep, that's what you're supposed to do. Make it right because you got one cast.
Man, I can't get it.
Dude, I've made 50 casts in a row, bad. You just.
Oh, shit.
Look. Twit.
I waited that time.
I know. Yeah, but you thought you did something wrong. Look, man, like I saw her turn around. And I'm like, dude, you got her. How awesome is that?
Yeah, that was great.
That fish was nowhere to be found though when I first threw in there. But then I caught that
the small one.
Yeah, and then that one came up there. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
You're gonna be. Now the one problem with today, it's gonna ruin you.
Oh, it already has.
Yeah, I know. Now do you so you can do this, there's a reason why you can do this all day long. Every time.
sweatfish cruising around.
Yeah, and I just. Oh, she's in there. You gotta get it out of that grass. You got it. Might be in the truck, huh?
I saw her that time. I saw her bite it.
Yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Watch this. Hey guys, I hope you liked it. More of that I still might do. I'll probably put a whole bunch of what went on there on my private channel for those guys. It's almost too much. That's hours and hours and hours of me talking to Nick, telling him what's going on. There's so much information in there, it's crazy. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try to at least try to break it down a little bit. But as of right now, I'm gonna go rig up. I got day one Toyota Series on Lake Darnell. Starts tomorrow. See you guys.